to the roll. The gentleman from West Virginia is recognized for 5 minutes in support of his motion.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. In June, the American public learned that a major U.S. airline greeted a group of Army soldiers who were returning home from the front lines in Afghanistan with a bill for almost $3,000, or $200 apiece, for each soldier to check 4 bags on a scheduled domestic flight. Americans were rightly outraged by the incident, which was explained in a YouTube video posted by one of our troops. In the video, one soldier notes that his 4th bag, for which he was charged $200, contained an M4 carbine rifle, a grenade launcher, and a 9mm pistol. Quote, "the tools I used to protect myself and Afghan citizens while I was deployed," end quote. A spokesman for the Veterans of Foreign Wars told the Associated Press the fees were, quote, "the worst welcome home any soldier could receive." The shock of even being charged is enough to make most servicemen and women simply shake their heads and wonder who or what it is they are protecting, end quote. Members of the armed forces who are serving our country on the front lines should not endure personal financial hardship when they are traveling to or returning from war zones. Yet the media's reporting of the incident last month showed that major U.S. carriers were applying the same or similar policies across the board. Airlines were charging soldiers to check 4 reasonably sized bags and were profiting at the expense of the brave men and women of the armed forces who were going to or coming home from war. This amendment, this motion to recommit, prohibits U.S. air carriers from charging soldiers for up to 4 bags of checked baggage. It applies to bags that weigh 80 pounds or less and is consistent with many airlines' published policies. I urge my colleagues in a bipartisan fashion, as they should, to support this amendment. If the amendment is adopted, it will not kill the bill. The House will vote on the bill immediately after this amendment is adopted. This motion recognizes the tremendous debt of our gratitude owed by the United States to the men and women of our armed forces. Members of the armed forces who are going to the front lines or coming home from a war zone should not be given a bill with their boarding passes. I urge my colleagues to join me in ensuring that our nation's airlines treat our warriors with the respect they deserve for defending our country. This is a bipartisan, should be a bipartisan, overwhelmingly yes. And I close by saying, vote for our veterans. And I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman may not reserve the balance of his time.
I yield back the balance of my time then, Madam Chair.